Yo, what's going on everybody, it's Conji and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today's video I'm going to show you how to find your God sensitivity. Now, quickly before we get into it, make sure you use code Conji at Galvanized Grips, and in the item shop I literally only have 13 days left until my item shop code disappears, because my Epic Games is taking it away, because they're not helping me fix getting the new one, because they moved to a new system. But anyway, yeah, that's all I'm saying for now. But yeah, enjoy the video.
Conji! Iyo!
Alright, so we got Fortnite loaded up here. As you can see, the Laser Beam Cup thing is going on right now, and I don't really mind, to be honest. I don't really care about that. But yeah, let me show you how to find your God sense. Now, I'm gonna hop in a quick creative. I think you should hop in creative as well, if you're on, that is. But to help find your God sensitivity, it's actually really simple. Now, first off, you want to start with like the DPI, which is at the bottom of the mouse. So if I show my Glorious here, it's quite hard to actually show you, but where my hand is pointing, it's not as good as on my webcam as to my camera. Let me see if I can pick it up and show you. See that little blue light there at the bottom? That there is your DPI. Now, some mouses have the button for it, but it's normally at the top, just above the scroll wheel. So some people have those in different places. But yeah, so what I recommend is going from 400 to 800 DPI, around that range. Now, if you've got a decent mouse, you should have a decent software for it, and so you can set up custom DPIs. Or like, so if you see here, where is it? Yellow is 400 DPI. It's very slow. If I bump it up to 800, or is it 600? I don't know. It's one of them. As you can see, it's fine. Now, the first thing to find in God sense after you found your DPI is to actually just fiddle around with the settings here. Now, I play on 12.1x and 8.5y, as you can see here. But what you want to do is you just want to fiddle around with those numbers, and you should do, I think it's 2 360s or 2 full spins. So if we do that now, there's 1. There's 2. So you should do around 2 to 2.5, and that's when you know you've got a really good sense going. So as you can see, all I did was run my mouse from here all the way over to here, and I did 2.5 spins. Now, if you do more, lower your DPI or lower your mouse sense in here. Personally, I wouldn't go anything above 20, and just, if you're going to go above 20, play like 400 DPI or even less, maybe. I don't really know, but yeah, it's all about preference really when it comes to sensitivity. But yeah, that's literally one of the main ways to get God aim, is to get your God sensitivity, which we're talking about in this video, and that is first 3 main ways to get it. Alright, so now I've got some weapons, and I'm going to show you the next bit. So to find your scope sensitivity, you want to do the same thing. Aim in. Just want to drag your mouse around. Now for me, I do not a full 360, which for me is fine. So I started off from over there and I got to over there. I can't really tell the angle. Whatever. Anyway, as you can see, that's not a big difference to 360 from here going over to around over there. So that's really what you want to go for with your AR. So you could set up something like this. This is just a really stupid thing that I've just set up. But as you can see, I do half of I do 90 degrees here, and then if I was to go round, I'd be doing 100. But like, you don't want to carry on moving the mouse, so you just want to do one continuous thing. So as you can see, if I go round, I literally do just under 100. So that's what I recommend with the scope one. And then with the shotgun, it doesn't really matter. Well, it doesn't matter what gun you try this out with, but you know, doesn't matter. So with your God sense, you also want to get God aim, I'm guessing, because if you're trying to find a God sense and you're trying to get God aim. Now, if you watched my last video, the best warm up, technically in that I give 3 aim trainers. I do 1 online, which isn't as good because you can't use an in-game sense, and it's all done through your DPI, which I do not recommend at all. And then there's one where it's in Fortnite. I'll literally just show you that now again, I guess. It's called Scovax. The code will be, well, I'm not even going to go into it. I'll link the video, well, at the top in the information cards up there. there will be a little link to my last video that shows you the Scavox aim training map. Now it's got everything in it. Let me just show you the code. I didn't mean to put it in. There it is, 8022-6842-4965. There you go. You can pause it if you want, copy that in if you're trying to get it. But yeah, I also forgot to mention there's one more. It's called Aim Labs. Now it's free and you've got to get it through Steam. And these are the main two that I would use, because in Aim Labs, if you go to the settings, you can select your game. So in this instance, Fortnite. So you're going to select Fortnite and then just input your Fortnite sense, both X, Y. You just want to technically come over here, take a screenshot of this. Then once you've got Aim Labs downloaded, head into the settings, select your game as Fortnite, and input these settings. So yeah, that's literally how you get God Aim and how to find your God sensitivity. And that is actually just going to wrap it off there. Thank you all so much for watching the video. It was very quick, so not as long as the last one. Hope this helped people find their God sensitivity. But yeah, this is day 2 of the daily upload. Technically yesterday's was supposed to go up the day before, but due to something that went on, I couldn't. But I already had it ready and scheduled to upload, so I couldn't get rid of the first intro bit because I wouldn't have time to anyway. But yeah, this is upload number 2, or daily 2 I guess. I don't really know what to say. But yeah, make sure you use code Kunji in the item shop for the last remaining 13 days of the season before it disappears due to the new system they're using, and they're not letting me change it for some reason, and the support is dog per usual. But yeah, that's all I've got to say. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in a bit. Goodbye.
If you play with the devil, I can make sure that death be your fiancé. I can turn the norm to a bizarre day.